If you want to know anything about me, there's two things that you should probably know. One is I play soccer, and two, I like to build stuff. Pretty much almost everything in my life kind of stems off of those two things. And so today I'm going to do both. The other day, I was really late to practice, so I grabbed my longboard and I rode on over. I was on time, don't even worry. But it got me thinking that would be a really, really good material to use for like a pass back because it's already wooden and it's hard and yeah. But the thing is, it would fall over really, really easily if you kicked a soccer ball against it. And I'm not going to kick it on the grip tape side because well, it would get all torn up. So I'm going to try and make a little something that makes that into a pass back. Let's go. Okay, my room is a bit of a disaster right now, but it's for science, so it's okay. So this is my longboard that we're going to be using. I love this longboard. Got it for Christmas a little while ago. I love it so much. But this is what I'm going to be using as like a pass back. So I'm trying to figure out like what I need to be able to make sure that this doesn't fall over when a ball is hit against it. But I mean, think about it. If this is the board and you're hitting something on this way, our center of mass is probably somewhere around here. So if anything hits it, there's nothing to counterbalance it, so it's just gonna fall right over. So if we look at it from the third angle, it's gonna be sort of like, here's the board, the trucks, and the wheels. But when it gets hit by the ball, it's gonna look a little bit more like this, and all of the weight is going to be right here. And at this point, if we see this is the center, if we think that this is the center of mass, now it's right here, so it's going to go right and fall over. So here's the plan. I want to make something that is going to clip onto my board that essentially will widen the base of it pretty significantly. In this case, then the board has to tip all the way over this point, and getting this center of gravity all the way over here is a lot harder to do. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. That's the board and the trucks and the wheels. I want something that right in the middle is going to clip on and then actually stick out like this. In my head, I'm thinking it might have a little bit of weight to it. So maybe something like that, get a little triangle, something. But it's got to clip right here in the center and then make that distance out wide. Let's do it. This is a finished prototype in all of its glory. One problem I'm running into right off the bat is that the cardboard is not quite stiff enough to actually hold on to my skateboard or my longboard. But I think that could be fixed with, like, if it's 3D printed, like the form fitting and making sure it's the right width, that'll fix that, I think. So, fingers crossed. Test number 1. All right, it's breaking, but it works. Like a good scientist, I'm gonna report my findings. So the first thing that I noticed is that it makes the center unstable. It's a little bit like a balance. And that's not what we want. So I'm thinking I should try and do 2 clips. So it'll be a little bit more even. Second thing I found is that it doesn't hold the board very well. The grip, the board was wobbly, so it's possible that the board would just slip out of the grip entirely and it obviously wouldn't function. But I think that can be all fixed with better material, and I think I want to 3D print the final thing, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. So one more thing I want to know before I make the design in CAD. is how long it should be. But I don't actually want to test all that much more because my cardboard prototype wasn't actually all that effective. But shout out to Amazon for giving me the materials to make it. I'm just gonna measure it a little bit and then do a little bit of napkin kind of math to estimate how long I want it to be. And also I need to take into account how big the 3D printers are here at my school. So I'll show you that now.
Oh, hey, this is future me. I'm not even at my apartment anymore because school ended so long. But I realized as I'm sitting here lying in bed editing this that I didn't write down any of the math that I did, if I did any. I don't even know if I did. Um, and I also didn't record any of me making the CAD file, which is literally tinkerCad. Here, I'll show you right there. Um, I liked the one because it looked like a dinosaur, but I didn't print it. I should have. But yeah, if anybody cares how I did that, let me know. I used it in 6th grade. You can do it. Just go for it, man. Anybody can do this.
Finally. We got him. All right. Here they are. Two little guys. It's like nothing. They're not complicated. That's all it is. The longboard will sit in them, just like that, and hopefully they work like a charm. Looks kind of like dinosaurs. All right, test one of the final product, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's go. So I wasn't expecting it to be heavy enough because I didn't add any weight, obviously. So I'm gonna feel on my backpack. That's not bad. So it took forever. I made this, I don't even know, probably more than 2 months ago. Right now it's May, but it snowed immediately after I made them. Weather in Massachusetts, and I just haven't, I haven't gotten a chance to record me using them. I've used it a couple times. It works pretty well. I will definitely be making upgrades in the future, but here's just a little taste of what this cool little thing.
It's future Fiona. Two things. I don't know how to end videos, so here I am, ending it from the future. And two, this literally costs like $3 with my school 3D printers. It was a fun little topic of conversation, like when I brought it to practice to test it out for the first time. And it was like a fun project, even though I use like tinkerCAD and whatever. But I also think it's something that I can expand on in the future. So yeah, just do it. Just do it scrappy. I'm gonna try and make that my motto. I don't know. And I also am aware that this video is not good, but I'm also trying to learn that. So do it scrappy. See you next time.